I'm going to demonstrate how to do 3-drop gourd stitch on a mini lighter. And then I'm going to take it and just tie it around the lighter like this. And then next I need to figure out how many beads I need that will go around the lighter. So I'm going to use just this one solid color for now to get started. Okay, I'm going to see if this is going to be enough beads. And I'm just going to hold that there and go around. And as you can see, it looks like that might be enough beads. So I'm going to count how many beads that is. Okay, that's 42 beads. So 42 is divided by 3. 42 divided by 3 equals 14. So I'm going to take off 14 beads here. And I'm just going to save them in this section here. 42 beads divided by 3 is 14. And I'm going to save these 14 beads in this section. Okay, now I'm going to bring my camera a little bit closer so that you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, now I'm going to take my so I'm just going to take my needle and go through this bead here. That's the beginning of the row. And right now it always feels clumsy when I'm going on the first row, but that's okay. So I'm going to pick up a bead, and then I'm going to count. Just want this to be on the flat surface here. Pick up a bead, I'm going to count 1, 1, 2, and go through the third one. I'm going to repeat that process all the way till I get to around the other side, back to the beginning. I'm going to try and keep my thread as tight as I can. One, 2, and go through the third one. Now I'm just holding my beads in place with my thumb. Okay, now I'm on to my last bead here. So I'm going to pick that up, and what I'm going to do is count 1, 2, 3. And I want to keep doing what I've been doing by counting 1, 2, and then go through the third one. Okay, now that I've added on the last bead, there should be groupings of 3, 14 groupings of 3. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to add on the next row. I'm going to use the same color, but now remember when we start a new row or start a new pattern, we have to go through what I call the bridging. I think the correct term is called a step up. So I'm going to go through this bead right here and go through that, what I call the bridge. And then I'm just going to pull it tight, pull my beads nice and tight. Now I'm going to pick up the same color of bead, and I will always want to go through the bead that's the highest, the peak bead. So if you hold your pattern this way, it's always the top bead that I want to take my needle to go through. I'm going to go through that, and we'll do one complete round. Okay, now I'm on the last bead because I have 4 here, 4 here, and only 3 here. So for this bead, what I want to do is pick up my last bead for this round, and always for the last bead, I'm not going to go through the top, the peak bead. I'm just going to go through this. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, and just go through the bead that's right before it and pull that through. There we go. Now we're at the fourth row number 4. So I should have 4 beads all the way around. Now what I want to do is go through this bead here, which is called the step up or bridge. So I'm going to go through the bridge just like this, and now I'm ready to either add a color or start my pattern at this stage.